Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing, oh, losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern Cards.
Yup, it's me. The picture of perfect health, looking super normal. And just like every other time you've seen me.
So normal.
So normal.
Ah, yes, the fake trumpet. Hello, look at those little goblins from Opala Koala. Those little goblins are playing trumpets. Normal. Peak. Normal stream, just
normal,
like always.
Just extremely
that bad,
normal.
huh?
Extremely normal, just
that was
like
a joke
this.
I wrote.
Always.
Yeah.
Fluval.
How are things going? Same as always. Not bad, huh?
I like how big I am.
You're very large.
To you now.
Yeah. Don't let it go to your head.
I really like that. I won't. Don't worry. I'll do my best. Why am I not closing my mouth? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm just a little delayed.
Because sometimes, it's like there's noise around you and it's keeping your mouth open somehow.
Huh. Would you look at that? Well, hello,
There
everyone.
we go. There we go.
Welcome to
Lockjaw
Grand
is an
Trivia.
unfortunate condition, Sleepy Zane.
That's true. Welcome to Grand Trivia. I'm so excited to be here, Fluval, for Valentine's Day trivia.
Yes! It is Valentine's Day this Saturday in your dimension on February 14th, so we're bringing you a 2026, again in your local time zone, trivia all about Valentine's Day, and you can join by going to crowd.live and entering the code 6A9ZF. 6A9Z. Jeez Louise. 6A97F. 6A97F. If any of you put in a Z, you fell for my devious trick.
Wow, it's almost like both of us are just like really fucking off this week, huh?
A little bit. It's almost like that. And if you want to be really fucking off this week, you can play against Single Walk Run. Cardiac arrest me for loving too much Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love. Sounds like an upgrade to me. Mr. Lonely Hearts. Let's beepala co-friend Sala. Bootleg Conversation Hearts, Susie Tynes Day, and Clam Lydia.
Ooh.
Clam Lydia.
Like chlamydia, but clams?
Yeah, like an aquatic chlamydia. And that's yet another reason the ocean is not for you, is because that is the home of Clam Lydia.
Yep.
Lost interwebs for a second. Well, don't do that.
Don't do
That's
that.
another tip I have for trivia. Get the answers right. Get them fast, because the faster you answer, the higher you score, and don't lose internet.
Yeah, don't do those things.
And if you don't do if you do the ones you should do and don't do the ones you shouldn't do, you're in good shape to win, because you should get them right. That's a proactive, positive guide, not a negative one.
Yeah, we've been talking about the whole negativity thing with Grand Trivia. Yeah, so we've been talking about keeping it a little positive.
No,
Posy
but
vibes.
I mean, I think that it's something to consider. Clam Lydia, I say, have you seen Clam Lydia? Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's like Bart Sampson? It's like Bart. It's like a Moe's thing.
Oh!
Hello, little sentient radio, and thank you for destroying that planet. We can do that too now that our license is back. Yes, it is an intellectual free zone. Exactly, Sleepy Zane. And, I think you'll find that a lot of what's happening is a little bit of... It would have been really cool if that worked, wouldn't it?
It really would have been Fluve.
Digital magic.
There it goes.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't believe me, you better...
What the hell? Get real.
So, Fluval, I see that you spent the last week doing a lot of very cool things.
I was doing a lot. I can't deny it.
Yeah, you.
I can't deny it. And that's what makes this show a little thing that I like to call
Superior entertainment.
Exactly. So I do hope that you all find these fun little Easter eggs that Fluval has been just putting in the stream while I've been at the intern hospital.
Yeah, Intern Forest was also there at the intern hospital.
Forest was
to be
also
clear, Fluval wasn't.
No, Fluval does not.
Fluval doesn't do that. Fluval doesn't do hospitals.
Fluval doesn't do hospitals. He's afraid of getting ick.
I mean, I don't want to get ick.
But I went to intern hospital, and they definitely returned the same intern body.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's functioning the same exact way that it was before.
Yeah, it's no different.
So you see, there's no reason to be concerned about intern healthcare
No.
with the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
But you know what does need some healthcare?
What?
The internet, because people are trying to kill it. So join Mary Houlihan and special guest Taylor Lorenz tomorrow on Mary Houlihan's painting party. This ain't your daddy's painting class.
Pug, it would be like that, except it takes a lot less for them than breaking a toe for them to put down an intern.
Oh, so little. So little. You get a cough. You're donezo. I wish I had Mary's booking juice.
Weird and you're gone.
Is that like Michael Jordan's secret stuff?
Mary's booking juice.
Yeah, like there's a bottle of it that all the Looney Tunes drink and they immediately become expert bookers. The Looney Tunes drink Mary's booking juice and they become Mary and Patrick Cotner.
I mean, Wiz says this, but Wiz has the alleged PhD holder.
Yes, Wiz, you have the alleged PhD holder who lives in a luxury LA apartment, Michael Burns, this week on Wiz World Live.
Luxury Los Angeles lifestyle as supported by his Patreon and AdSense on YouTube.
Yeah. Michael Burns will be doing a rare online character this Friday on Wiz World Live, so be sure to check it out. And follow the scriptorium so you can stay up to date with all of the happenings in Wiz World Live, Earth's most magical talk show.
Speaking of magic,
what?
We haven't announced yet, Fluval, one excited thing that we're going to get to do with Wiz World Live on your Earth.
Does Wiz know about this?
No.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
On your Earth at the Shasta Renaissance Festival, wherein Wiz and Summersbane will be doing Wiz World Live. we're gonna be sending some of our interns.
That's true.
And they're gonna sell some shit.
They'll be going to Shasta, home of one of California's many measles outbreaks right now.
Oh, Jesus, what? Oh, fuck, okay. How long do you have to be healthy before you can get another measles vaccine? Because...
Nope, I mean, that's months away.
Okay.
You're months away. It's months away from the Shasta Renaissance Fair. Wiz's reaction was huzzah. You can't get sick twice. It's like lightning.
It's like lightning.
One in the Terrence and Phillip Intern
Exactly.
Canadian.
As you can see, I was sent to the intern hospital and I was returned from the intern hospital completely fine, normal, and the same.
And you can be completely fine and normal by going to crowd.live and entering the code 6A9ZF. And so, you'll get to play against Single Walk Run, Cardiac Arrest Me for Loving Too Much Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love. Mr. Lonely Hearts, Let's Be Paula, Co-Friend Sala, Bootleg. What?
Wiz, wait, I'm confused. Yeah, I was confused
Yeah.
by Mary's.
No, Mary is saying Wiz should ask to be on Burns' show.
I mean, honestly, yes.
But Burns is on Wiz's show this week.
Which is also gonna.
I
be
did
fucking
say Z
amazing.
again. 1B, you caught my little test. It's 6A97F. It's the 97. 97. Yeah, Wiz knows him from improv and did a couple things with him at Wisecrack.
That's true. Wisecrack cast.
I
off.
first saw Michael Burns when Wiz and Summersbane appeared on a Wisecrack live stream fundraiser.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, this Friday at 8, Michael Burns will be on Wiz's show doing a character. Because some shows have characters, but not this one.
Mary,
This
put
is
down
all
the
real.
carrots.
And of course, as I mentioned
Mary,
again, tomorrow on Mary's show, Taylor Lorenz will be joining Mary
Mary, Taylor Lorenz is going to be on your show.
to
You
talk
have to
about
stop
the
crunching.
internet. Yeah, Mary, don't
Mary.
miss tomorrow's Mary Houlihan's painting party.
Mary, don't miss it. Taylor Lorenz is going to be on. That's a really big deal.
Character welcome on the other show. Yeah, that was the last big Wisecrack thing before the parent company killed the brand and fired everyone. Yeah. Yes. Thankfully, everyone paid by Democrats is mad at her again today. Yes, and Taylor Lorenz from Twilight married someone who is now also named Taylor Lorenz.
Wait. What?
Taylor Lautner's wife is named Taylor Lautner.
Okay, but isn't married to Taylor Lorenz.
No.
Taylor Lorenz did not marry Taylor Lautner.
No, the
and
joke
Taylor
was-
Lautner did
no.
not change his name.
No, Taylor Lautner. No.
Lorenz. Okay.
Taylor Lautner married Taylor Lautner, but not, yeah.
Okay.
It was a multi-layered joke, but I'm glad we really broke it down and explained it.
Look, intern hospital it returned me exactly the same as I was before. So
It's true. You're going to get a lot of Taylor hating. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Blog.
Oh no, Mary Houlihan, never been attacked by misogynists who hate women.
No. Never. Never.
Mary Houlihan, who never just like says legit shit all the time.
Yeah.
That gets freaks mad
Yeah.
at her.
But freaks can be mad at you if you go to crowd.live and enter the code 6A97F. Where you'll get to play against Single Walk Run, Cardiac Arrest Me for Loving Too Much, Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, Mr. Lonely Hearts, Let's Be Paula, Co-Friend Sala, Bootleg, Conversation Hearts, Susie Tynes Day, Clam, Lydia, Valentine, I Have No Maidens. I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco. I mean, I should give her Mary a shout out.
You should.
So
and
it
you
makes it
should
easy for you to follow her
absolutely.
so that you can join us tomorrow for that interview with Taylor Lorenz. Just like I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco. 2122 North Clark Street. What the fuck? Cupid Tatoes and Finn and Normal.
What's 122 North Clark Street? You stopped as if you were doxing someone.
No, it's the site of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Oh!
So it's very good.
Oh,
Oh,
that's funny.
That makes sense. I'm glad you're ready and able to handle them, Mary.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, Little Sentient Radio. You should send in art. A viewer art to Mary Houlihan's painting party so they can show it on the show.
And that's an extra big point that everyone should be watching and following Mary, because fuck the haters.
Yeah, fuck the haters.
Because fuck those haters.
I don't care if they're rational and realists. Fuck the haters. Now, why don't we get our game underway with first, the iconic crowd per gong.
Oh, how I missed this gong.
So did I. Yeah, I love this gong. And here it goes. How was St. Valentine killed? Was he arrowed, beheaded, crucified, or vaporized by me, Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire? It's Valentine's. How did St. Valentine die? You're studying the Cumtown boys, and who are all very open about, like, people call my parents and call them Jews, and they make it sound like something to laugh at and not be scared of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did hear
Sure.
about podcasters who 4chan went after them and was like trying to.
You mean Jeffrey Epstein's psyop 4chan?
Yeah, and was accusing them of being
Jeffrey Epstein's psyop?
of being Epstein types, let's say.
Oh.
And so what they did is they made a fake medal and were like, congratulations, we won the being accused of something by 4chan award. We're so honored that you chose us for this award. It means so much. And like really went into it as an honor, which like kind of defanged it. And they got bored.
That is extremely funny.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's like, I would want to see a Mary Houlihan like series of a Mary Houlihan type like dealing with haters. Like, I think that Mary Houlihan could write that fucking show.
That'd be a fun show.
So,
And now let's see
wish
which
no
of these
haters
unfortunate
on Mary,
of
but I'm excited to see her defeat some.
that's true, methanol cereal.
Basically, yes.
The haters ruined the internet. I mean, they certainly tried. Now let's see what answers you all picked. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Mary. I can't believe Automod held it for skanks. But 5 of you said St. Valentine was arrowed. 6 of you said beheaded. 2 of you said crucified. And 1 said vaporized by Fluval. And the correct answer is beheaded. That's right. He was ordered beaten with clubs and beheaded by Emperor Claudius II because St. Valentine wouldn't drop the whole Christianity thing. Later, Christians embellished the story by saying, as CBN put it, quote, in the year 269 AD, Valentine was sentenced to a 3-part execution of beating, stoning, and finally decapitation, all because of his stand for Christian marriage. The story goes that the last words he wrote were in a note to Asterius, a judge, whose daughter he cured of blindness, by his daughter. And that Valentine inspired romantic missives by signing that final note from your Valentine. This is claimed to be the modern Valentine's message's origin. And if you think that sounds fishy as hell, that's because it's not true.
What?
They basically said that Valentine's messages are descended from messages that Valentine wrote to the daughter of a judge who he was like friendly with, not sexually. And as far as we know, and that he signed it from your Valentine, and that's why we do Valentine's messages. But we didn't do Valentine's messages until so much later that we know that's not really true.
I do like knowing when we're lying.
Because Valentine's messages were popularized so much later. And in fact, perhaps when the first Valentine's card was written will come up later in this trivia. So I won't go too much into it, but I will go to our leaderboard where Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love. Wicked little smiley face is in first place. Clam Lydia in second. 2122 North Clark Street in third. Mr. Lonely Hearts in fourth. And Flu Valentine in fifth. Currently, Bootleg Conversation Hearts is in last place with negative 992 points. As we ask question 2, Will you be my Valentine? True or false? St. Valentine's skull is on display in Rome. Is that true? Or is that false? Can you go see that very beheaded skull? Well, the skull that was debodied. Bebodied? Watch it be on display somewhere else? Perhaps. Skull looks weird as fuck. There are 5 skulls.
I was wondering, Fluval, where would you want your skull displayed?
Ooh. I mean, like, do I do the boring answer and say the station?
That's a boring answer.
Or do I say on the graves of my enemies?
Ooh, I like that.
But like in a way where it's like looking down at them angrily, you know?
Yeah.
Not like that they, not in a way, it needs to be in a way that makes it very clear they did not triumph over me. I killed them and am not letting them escape me. Oh yeah, the Gates of Hell is a good one. Had a Baden?
What's had a Baden?
It's so that's a complicated question.
What?
Because it was the original name for the Imperial capital in the rough draft of Return of the Jedi when the Palpatine's throne room was inside a volcano.
So Fluval brings up something that only existed in the oldest possible version of Star Wars, and then when I ask what the hell he's talking about, Fluval goes, well, it's complicated.
Well, because it did become canon. Now, canon-wise, it's a lost planet in the deep core that may be tied to the origin of the Jedi Order, and Wiz knew it.
You know, Wiz, I guessed that.
During the Galactic War, the Sith Lord Madrig was searching for the lost world of Had Abaddon. Oh, this is all legends, actually, not canon. And it's derived from the Hebrew word Abaddon, meaning destruction or doom. It was before Timothy Zahn renamed it Coruscant. Well, before Timothy Zahn renamed it Coruscant, like the word. And then George Lucas was like, no, it's Coruscant.
Wait, what?
Coruscant's a word.
What does the word mean?
Brilliant, shining.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, the SEO for the word, not so high anymore. Yeah. Croissant.
Croissant. You know, the Imperial core planet.
We are going to Croissant. The whole Croissant is one big city. Well, now let's see. Is St. Valentine's skull on display in Rome? 11 said true, 2 said false. The correct answer is in fact true.
Ooh, who got it wrong?
And it's on display in a little TV.
Oh. Why'd they put it in a little TV?
It's, why?
Yeah, when'd they make the little TV? Was
They want
it
to protect
supposed
it.
to be a little TV?
No, it just
Okay.
looks like a little TV.
I was like, when they designed the little TV in the 50s?
There are lots of skulls on display because the church is Warhammer, exactly. The flower-adorned skull of Saint Valentine is on display in the Basilica of Santa Maria in Rome. And of course, well,
Yeah, can we see it?
this is it.
But can we, like, see it?
Here.
But can we, like, see it? How oily do you think it is?
There, see?
Wait, there's a skull in a golden body?
Yeah, it's sick as hell.
Wait, what? Wait, Flu, can we see it?
Yeah. It's a Mary Magdalene relic.
Ooh.
If it's the one that Wiz means, it's this one.
Too spooky? Ooh, that's sick as hell.
Yeah. It's allegedly Mary Magdalene's skull. Now notice they have Mary Magdalene's lower jaw, but they don't have St. Valentine's lower jaw.
They lost the lower jaw.
Yeah.
That is so sick.
And there's another bone of her here.
Amazing.
And there's her foot. Now I know what you're thinking. That looks like it's made of metal. Yes, Susie sucks 69. You know, actually, you know what this really looks like to me? Did any of you play Star Wars Battlefront 2?
What?
What?
What does it look like in Star Wars Battlefront 2?
What do you mean?
You just asked.
Yeah, it looks like these guys.
Oh. Nah, she looks more metal.
I know. I didn't say I didn't say these look cooler, did I? Really, the queen of who do they look like is saying how it's unreasonable of me to connect this with the second Battlefront 2.
Entirely unreasonable.
Okay. This is Void's favorite relic.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I do
That
too, Missy.
is really one of the best things I've ever seen.
Who is this, Void?
What are those like his, what, tonsils?
Who are these, Void? Oh, these are also Mary Magdalene? Hell yeah.
It is a hell.
Oh, no. Wiz is doing a who do they look like?
Mary Magdalene? Oh, show me the Mary Magdalene again.
Yeah. Oh, that's St. Anthony of Padua. Cool.
Ooh.
M. Serial says, women be shopping, hoping I don't go to hell.
Ah.
Dude, does she look like the Sentinel droid from Star Wars Battlefront 2?
No, she looks like one of the Vasta Narada
Oh, yeah.
from Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Television from the other side.
Doctor Who. Yeah.
It was a lot higher res than the other part of my mind palace.
Exactly. Back when either Doctor Who was good or I was too young to realize how bad Doctor Who was, you know. That special time in a young intern's life.
It is a lot clearer that that's a skull mask now that I look at it.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, one of Elon's ex-wives is in that episode.
Oh my.
Is it the one he married twice in a row?
In a row.
Yeah.
It appears to feature his ex-face.
Tallulah O'Reilly? Because he was married to the actress Tallulah O'Reilly from 2010 to 2012 and then 2013 to 2016.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, very much like a Scooby-Doo villain. Oh, it is like Major Tom from Venture Brothers.
Yes.
This is ground control to Mary Magdalene. She's married to the bull. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Damn, he must be an adult, huh?
Thomas Brody Sangster? Yeah, he's 35.
Fuck.
He was born the same year you were.
Fuck.
Why is that surprising? You were a child when Love Actually came out.
But when I saw it, I wasn't a child.
Ah.
So I was like, oh, what a child. Not realizing that that the child I was looking at could have been me.
But doctor, I'm the child.
But doctor.
I thought you were going to finish that line, but you were just sort of repeating the start of it.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember. what
But
the
doctor, it's... Because that church in Rome is not the only place to claim to have St. Valentine's skull.
Oh.
Because this church in Poland
Oh.
says that they have additional pieces of his skull in this little box. It's a tiny little fragment, which, given that his entire lower jaw is missing from the church in Rome, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there is like a lot of skull.
Mm-hmm.
And you only need a teeny bit.
It's true. You do only need a teeny bit, which is a point that the Whitefriar Street Church in Dublin makes, because they also claim to have pieces of St. Valentine.
Ho ho.
But they kind of own up to it a little bit more while the archive of part of my mind palace loads in. They say, quote, "It is quite possible that the Church of Praxedes in Rome does have some of the remains of the saint." Okay, whatever. The relic can be as small.
Oh, it can't be reached.
I see that. The relic can be as small as a scraping of bone or a hair from the head of a saint. There we go.
Fluval, they couldn't reach it.
They did this time.
Oh,
A relic can be as small as a scraping of bone or a hair from the head of a saint up to the entire intact body, as with Blessed Pope John the 23rd. In early Christian times, it was the custom to build churches over the tombs of martyrs, but as time went on, this became both impossible and impractical. Instead, the faithful placed parts of the body of a saint in the new altar in the church, which meant that the whole body was not used. Therefore, the remains of a saint can be found in many places, which does not detract from what is found in any one place or the veneration of the saint by the faithful.
Yeah, it is great design. That's the thing I like about like Russian Orthodox, like in Greek, the Orthodox like church designs.
Yeah.
That's some good.
So they say they have
design.
remains of Valentine along with a small vessel tinged with his blood and some other artifacts.
You can funge these ones. That is true.
Oh yeah, they're fungible.
Oh boy.
And so this shrine, this box, contains his body and his blood. And that's like a statue of him above.
Huh.
Yeah, this is in Ireland. You can just go see it. In
Hell,
Dublin.
cool. See it now before your planet is destroyed.
Yes. And before you get consumed by the leaderboard. Where Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, is in first place. Even though Bootleg Conversation Arts gained the most points, getting 942.
A line?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck it then. I don't.
While
This
I'm
is
all out of
sounding a lot
sweethearts.
like, you know, socialist healthcare here. I'm gonna have to wait in a line
Yes.
to get my healthcare.
But you know who doesn't have to wait in line?
Triage.
You know who doesn't have to wait in line?
Who?
I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my THACO. They don't have to wait in line to lose points because they lost 771, losing more than anyone else.
Yeah.
But Bootleg Conversation Arts answered the fastest of anyone and gained the most points, gaining 942, which is why they're now in 11th place with negative 50 points.
Ho ho.
Over half of the leaderboard are in positive score. Let's see if that continues as we fly on through to question number 3. Saint Valentine is patron saint of love and beekeepers. He's also a patron saint invoked against adultery, epilepsy, fainting, or plague. And Void saw a video of a woman visiting China. She had to go to the doctor, walked up, no appointment, was seen in 10 minutes for $7.
But Void, I could possibly become a billionaire, and at that point, I could wait 5 minutes
And spend way more.
and spend way more money, and no one else could get any health care at all.
But I'll be so rich that it'll be a smaller percentage of the money I have than $7 is for me now. Let alone the plane ticket, of course.
Yeah.
So really, it's actually better for me if nothing fundamentally changes.
Yep. That sure sounds reasonable and logical.
Listen, Jack, things
what I
changing for the
learned.
better would be malarkey.
That's what I learned at Intern Hospital. The only intern hospital in our interndom that acts more like a single-payer system.
Yes, some people were on the Majority Report making that case.
But oh no, I had to wait 10 whole minutes because there were people, gasp, sicker than me.
There's also a dog in the ER.
There was a dog in the ER?
Yeah,
How did I miss the dog?
you were occupied. Intern
Wait,
Forrest,
What kind of dog?
a big one. Intern Forrest was walking with one of the nurses to go get food. Ugh. And the nurse was like, oh, here's all the food you can get, a tuna sandwich, turkey sandwich. And there's a dog in the ER. That's cute. And I was just like that. I hear the tone of, I'm very unhappy that there is a dog in the ER, but I am with a patient, so I am putting on the everything is fine. voice.
I watched 2 episodes of The Pit, and that is the most Oakland The Pit thing to ever happen.
Yeah.
Just like, oh no, everything's fine, like the hospital's not too crowded, like everyone's being taken care of, and oh, there's just a doggy in the ER.
The dog was on
Probably
leash with a
shouldn't
person.
be.
It wasn't like a loose dog.
I know. But that's just a very Bay Area version of The Pit. Just like, oh,
Yeah.
there's like a nice dog that probably shouldn't be here, but like it's not causing any
Yeah.
problems.
Well, okay. It wasn't a Saint Bernard with like alcohol around its neck. Oh, it does intake paperwork. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see who's intaking a loss of points. 2 of you said adultery, 5 of you said epilepsy, 1 said fainting, and 4 of you said plague. Well, let's see who's getting points. All of you except the people who said adultery. I would rather have dogs than rats and maggots.
Oh, yeah. 100p.
But all of you gained points except for I have no maidens and bootleg conversation hearts. I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco, gained the most points, gaining 836, while I have no maidens lost the most points, losing 826 points. And the maggots are in SAG, so yeah.
Yeah. Those rats, though, I gotta say, they were the cutest goddamn, like, obviously, like, bred to be pets rats.
Was one of them Rizzo?
Yes. One was Rizzo. He did do a little dance. And that's why everyone should watch The Pit.
Did he perform a song by The Weeknd?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was actually, like, the thing that people mostly had a problem with. They're like, really? The Weeknd?
Yeah. It is odd. It is odd having The Weeknd in The Pit in 2025, and perhaps other shows in 2026. Or his songs, rather. Perhaps, you know where it would be really strange for The Weeknd to show up?
Where?
On leaderboard. Where Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, is in first place. 2122 North Clark Street in second. Flew Valentine in third. Clam Lydia in fourth. Susie's Times Day in fifth. Mr. Lonely Hearts in sixth. Cardiac Arrest Me for Loving Too Much in seventh. Single Walk Run in eighth. Let's beep beep all co-friends all I know it's like let's be friends. Let's be Paula co-friends alla.
Oh, that's
Oopsie Valentine in 10th. Bootleg a Conversation Hearts in 11th. Cupid Tatoes in 12th. I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco in 13th. I have no maidens in 14th, and Finn and Normal in last place
Thin and normal.
with negative 871 points, but over half of the leaderboard in positive score. As we go to the penultimate question of our first half.
Wait, I have a question. Pug, are you still here, and are you Finn and normal?
No, those are the main characters of Adventure Time.
Oh.
Finn the human and Normal the dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was so funny. Thank you for the laughs, Void. I'm gonna do that. Just pull up LOL to other thing, to other bits I do and jokes I make. Like, oh Void, you're so supportive. As we go to question number 4. Which of these afflictions? Thank you for the raid, Dono. Right as we go into question 4, what were you playing? What were you doing, Dono?
Dono, welcome to
Which
the
of these
stream.
afflictions is also known as St. Valentine's illness? This is Valentine's trivia because Valentine's Day is coming up this Saturday. Is it diarrhea, epilepsy, fainting, or the plague? Which of these afflictions is known as St. Valentine's illness? Turkish belly bop bop guy.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, thank you for doing that, Void. The link's there, and it's also pinned in the chat. There is still room for some of you to join our game of trivia by going to crowd.live and entering the code 6A97F. The Skibbity Belly Bounce guy. Ooh. I gotta go take a St. Valentine's.
Oh, baby.
Going to get St. Valentine's chillness this weekend. Hell yeah, knock. Hell yeah, Knock. And of course, be sure to join Knockamus tomorrow for Let's Get Weird.
Oh yeah, you better be getting weird, baby.
Let's Get Weird has been on a real hot streak for the past couple weeks with Sky releasing her ayahuasca video. And so much more. So be sure to check it out.
Was this week the one? Did I see the one this week, Fluv?
No, you didn't.
Okay, I was in intern hospital.
You were in intern hospital. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. No, you weren't in intern hospital.
Yeah,
we did
'cause
watch it.
I was like in and out, and I like have this memory of the weird roses.
Yeah, there was the weird rose
Yeah.
lady.
And they didn't talk about making rosaries.
They didn't talk about making rosaries, and they didn't talk about
Which is
how...
like an actually really interesting thing with like lots of like history and craft, and it like actually
Yeah.
relates to women's craft and like feminism and like the, I don't know, there's like very interesting things that relate to being a womb-bodied being.
The weird rose cult womb-bodied being also was like, I just like think wounds and blood are sacred for some reason. And I'm like, maybe because of the sacred wound of Christ? Because you grew up in Christendom? I didn't, so I don't. But you might because of that.
For some reason.
I do think suffering is pretty cool, though. And thank you, Rob and M, for joining our game of trivia. And of course, suffering is cool. I mean, high tier, top shelf suffering inflicted as in trivia, not the lower tier suffering that is inflicted often in your world. But which of these afflictions that causes suffering is known as St. Valentine's illness? Is it diarrhea, epilepsy, fainting, or plague? None of you said diarrhea. 9 said epilepsy. 4 of you said fainting. 0 of you said plague. Did some of you say epilepsy because I scrolled right past a thing calling St. Valentine the patron saint of epilepsy on Atlas Obscura when I screen shared that earlier? Because if so, you got it right. It is in fact epilepsy and fainting and plague.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not just epilepsy. That was to make them stressed.
Oh.
Also, the last question mentioned epilepsy.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you stressed
Just
them
kidding.
out.
I fooled you. No, it's just epilepsy. That was the trick, you see.
Oh.
Because the last question pointed out that he's a patron saint invoked against epilepsy and fainting and plague, but only epilepsy is known as St. Valentine's illness.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
Now I feel like I'm back in intern hospital and they're telling us we can't have dogs in the ER.
I don't understand. What's confusing about that?
I got really excited and then you told me that you had tricked us a third time.
Yeah. It was exciting for me. And as noted by the University of Oxford's Pitt Rivers Museum, you watched that.
Yeah, what's Reed Pop?
What is Reed Pop?
Reed Pop is a drama set in an underfunded and overcrowded hospital in Pittsburgh, right? Is that why it's called the Pit? I know it's not in California.
It's in Pittsburgh, yes.
Okay. I don't know. They name things sometimes. I don't know.
Reed Pop is part of RX and organizes popular culture events including New York Comic Con and PAX. In February 2018, Reed Pop acquired Gamer Network, a British mass media company that owns a number of video game journalism sites including Eurogamer, Rock Paper Shotgun, and VG247. E-commerce store The Hall, focused on pop culture memorabilia and merchandise, was launched in 2021. Popverse, a popular culture website, was founded in 2022. And of course, they also organized Star Wars Celebration.
Yep, and they did a terrible job.
They did such a bad job.
A really, really bad job.
Yeah, Star Wars Celebrations run so badly. Ugh. It was run very well from 1 through 3 at least. Well, not 1. 1 was bad because 3 was run very well. 4 was run well. And that was not Reed Pop then.
Are you sure that that isn't just the lens of nostalgia?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they had a whole room where they just showed stuff and you could sit and watch it.
That is a lot better.
Yeah. And they had an art exhibit that was like, you could just walk through it on your own time, where they shipped Stormtrooper helmets to various artists, and each artist did their own take on the Stormtrooper helmet. So like one was a Full Metal Jacket parody, one was like a punk one with studs all over it. Like part of it, I think, is that pre-Disney sale Lucasfilm was a lot more interesting and a lot more focused on creativity as a key thing to showcase as part of the Star Wars fandom. But yeah, no, they had a room. Well, basically, it was
Wait,
their
you mean
way.
the director who was more interested in making tone poems
Yeah,
than narratives was
Yeah.
more interested in art?
yeah. The director whose first film was just wheels spinning intercut on action matching cuts. Yeah, and there was a George Lucas Selects fan film too, where George Lucas picked his favorite fan film from the Fan Film Awards.
Yeah, and not just another ad
And
in a mall, essentially.
yeah, but why I say that was better organized is because they like thought ahead to there are people who aren't going to want to be on their feet all day. Let's give them something fun to do. And so like it was like stuff that at the time was really hard to find. They had R2-D2 Beneath the Dome, the mockumentary about R2-D2 as like a diva actor that was just made for fun by ILM people while they're making the Attack of the Clones.
That's so fun.
They showed a bunch of like old interviews and stuff from the 70s and 80s with Star Wars actors. They showed the TRL, the Total Request Live, that was done from Skywalker Ranch when the prequels came out.
Shit, I didn't realize there was a TRL.
When
for
Duel of the
Skywalker.
Fates was #1 on TRL.
Wow.
Yeah. Like they leaned into like showing off the broader pop culture footprint of Star Wars in a way that they never would now. And like there is the fan track. Well,
okay.
if there was
Thanks.
if there is a lens of nostalgia, it's because Intern Forrest didn't give a shit about seeing any of the celebrities and just did the fan tracked stuff. Like Intern Forrest could have, well, the only celebrity Intern Forrest cared to see was George Lucas, and he waited overnight in the snow to see George Lucas, but he didn't care about seeing Hayden or Ewan. And Rick McCallum was just smoking cigarettes inside.
What the fuck?
At Star Wars Celebration 3, Rick McCallum, the producer of the prequels, was just smoking cigarettes inside.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He didn't know, Intern Forrest didn't know that at the time. But there have since been photos released showing him just smoking
Okay.
inside the Indianapolis Convention Center.
So he wasn't like at the panel. Just
No.
answering questions.
No. I think it also helped that it was in some ways a bit of a fallow period for Star Wars. So less people wanted to be there.
I thought they smelled bad.
On the outside.
On the outside.
So anyway, as I was saying, as noted by the University of Oxford's Pitt Rivers Museum,
Wait, the pit again?
while St. Valentine's keys are traditionally gifted as a romantic symbol and an invitation to unlock the giver's heart, St. Valentine is also a patron saint of epilepsy. The belief that he could perform miraculous cures and heal the condition, also known as St. Valentine's illness or St. Valentine's affliction, was once common in south and southern Germany, eastern Switzerland, Austria, and northern Italy. To this day, a special ceremony where children are given small golden keys to ward off epilepsy is held at the Oratio di San Giorgio, a small chapel in Monselice, Padua, Italy, on February 14th each year. Wiz, tell me how I pronounced those things wrong.
One, I love that. I would wait in the snow all night just to see James made her chain smoking.
That's true. I got to
Thank
see.
you. I was informed by Family Guy.
Intern Forrest got to see George Lucas talk about a show that never came out.
Oh.
Because it was the big panel where he announced Star Wars Underworld, the Sopranos, the Star Wars show that he was going to do.
incredible.
Where it came out. No, it's the other one. It's the live action show he never did, not the animated show he did do, but never got to release. And it was the one where it was getting revealed that Palpatine had a jilted ex.
Wow.
It didn't sound like at the time. Intern Forrest was very excited, but as more things came out, it didn't sound like it was going to be very good. But I do wish it had come out. Because I also think it would have been very much like imagine 2000s George Lucas doing something on a TV budget from the 2000s.
A tone poem of a bunch of different wheels.
Lot of green screen. Yeah, he did do that. He did young Indiana Jones, but not young adult Indiana Jones. Hey there, cool Sheev. Oh! You're the coolest cat this side of Coruscant. But you're not on our leaderboard, where Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, is still in first. With the side of the Valentine's Day Massacre in second, Susie Tynes Day in third, Flu Valentine in fourth, Clam Lydia in fifth, Mr. Lonely Hearts in sixth, Let's Be a Paula Co Frenzala in seventh, Bootleg Conversation Arts in eighth, I'm All Out of Sweethearts But Check Out My Thaco in ninth, Single Walk Run in 10th, Robin in 11th, Cardiac Arrest for Loving Too Much, Cardiac Arrest to me for loving too much in 12th, Oopsie Valentine in 13th, Cupid Potatoes in 14th, in 15th, Finn and Normal, and in last place, I Have No Maidens. Well, let's see if you do have the answer to the last question, and I suppose last answer of our first half.
Intellectual free zone.
Thank you, it is. In question 5. Star Wars: A Valentine Story was written by which cast member of The Real World San Francisco? Corey Murphy, Judd Winnick, Puck, or Rachel Campos? Is it Corey Murphy, Judd Winnick, famed piece of shit Puck, or Rachel Campos? Do you know who wrote it?
Sorry, I was looking up Tommy Guns.
Do you know who wrote it?
No.
Okay.
Wrote what? Sorry, I was still looking at Tommy Guns.
Star Wars: A Valentine Story.
Oh, yeah,
Did you know famed piece of shit Puck was born in Oakland?
Puck, like...
Puck from the question that's on screen.
A Midsummer's Night Dream?
No, Puck, the guy in the question that's on screen.
Star Wars Story was a cast member of the real world. What?
This is the question that confuses you?
Well, I know the answer because I read a book about this real world.
Right.
Written by the person who wrote this thing.
Sure.
But I do not know who the fuck Puck was because they were not mentioned, I think, in that book.
Puck is a piece of shit who later got arrested for domestic abuse, and then charges were dropped.
Yeah, no, the book that I read was about the cast member of this first real world who had AIDS.
Yeah.
And
And
writer
Puck is the one
and their
who like
relationship.
gave him shit for it
What the fuck,
and
dude?
was like mean to him for it. Yeah. Yeah, he was so bad he got evicted
Oh my god.
because he was openly antagonistic to everyone, including Pedro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Puck sucks. That's part of why this question's in here. But let's see what the correct answer is.
Was I looking up instead of this? Tommy Guns. Tommy Guns is what I was looking at. Tommy Guns.
Yeah, Matt Baum did do a good video about that. Yeah. One of you said Corey Murphy, 5 said Judd Winnick,
Yeah,
2
it's a
said Puck, and 3 said Rachel Campos. The correct answer is Judd Winnick. That's right. Star Wars: A Valentine Story, which is a comic, was written by the member of the Real World cast who became a comic book writer.
Yes, Zane.
You
I
sure
love
are,
how
Zane.
poorly you failed.
And
yeah,
Star
I'll
Wars:
take
A Valentine Story is a Han and Leia romance set between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. And the publisher's summary is, she's a princess with a fiery spirit and a hot temper to match. He's a scoundrel with a mercenary sensibility and the heart of a hero. Together they help topple an empire and restore order to the galaxy. And if they stop fighting long enough, they just might realize they're in love. Set during the days leading up to The Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo and Princess Leia find themselves trapped together on a downed starship. This is the cover. On a downed starship, lost in the frozen wastelands of Hoth as a storm rages around them. And while the snow flies outside the ship, the sparks fly inside. No matter how hard they fight it, there's more going on between them than just a friendship.
But what I would suggest is reading Pedro and Me, because it's a really beautiful...
Oh yeah, if you're gonna only read one, read Pedro and Me, not Star Wars: A Valentine Story.
Yeah, right?
It was collected in Star Wars Empire Volume 4, The Heart of the Rebellion, under the title Breaking the Ice. This is the full art.
Pretty sure Star Wars is real, and that all of the characters are real people that are really alive.
Great question, Mary. Yes, they do have sex.
Really?
Well, like, Star Wars characters have sex.
Oh. I thought, like, in the book.
No.
I was like...
Well, because we know that Kylo Ren was conceived on Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida.
So they did exist, that is true. Past
Because...
tense imply that they did exist.
Yeah, we know that Anakin and Padme went on their honeymoon on Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. And Kylo Ren was conceived on the Halcyon, which is the ship in that. Like our Han Solo and Leia implied to do it. Well, they have a son.
Yeah, and we know where they did it.
And we know that they did it in a hotel room on the Star Wars hotel that then got ended by Jenny Nicholson.
Are they just crushing?
Well, that's because he's sexually unimaginative, Wiz. As his biographer said, he's sexually unimaginative. Yeah, there is pretty direct fucking in Star Wars Lost Stars, which is a YA romance between an Imperial and a Rebel.
Whoa, okay.
It's a good book.
But
you know why?
why?
Because at the end, the Imperial just kind of is a bad person.
Is a bad person?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's like, well, actually, no, the main one does get redeemed because she was never all in on it, but there's a secondary character who is like an Alderaanian who you think they're really foreshadowing is going to turn good. But then when Alderaan gets destroyed, he's like, fuck the rebels. They blew up my home planet. Fuck them. I'm going to kill them all.
Ooh.
And he becomes like full on Imperial, like fascistic fanatic.
Once again.
What was
Star
Claudia
Wars.
Gray?
Just...
It was Claudia Gray who wrote Star Wars Bloodlines and all that stuff. Like one of the
Yeah,
best of the new Star Wars writers.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then, because
Yeah.
she did a really good job.
Yeah. And she also wrote Star Wars
cannot.
Master and Apprentice, where there's a guy who quits the order just to kind of become a drunk who like protects a king, and he fucks around a lot. Also, Star Wars Acolyte definitely gave the impression that they wanted to fuck the stranger.
I mean,
So that means they fuck. There's a bug orgy in one of the books
oh,
featuring Jaina Solo and the Jedi Knights that Luke trained.
a bug orgy?
Yeah, they all joined like a bug hive mind, and they like hook up by rubbing their forearms together. And so there's like a big scene where all of them are like rubbing forearms in a big cuddle puddle. So
Okay.
that's not physically sex, but it's like emotionally sex, at least in that case, you know?
I love science fiction.
Oh, well, you know what else implies that sex exists?
What?
Is this great Wikipedia article called Sex Droid.
Oh my.
Sex droids were a type of droid. By 13 after the Battle of Yavin, sources within Moff told Gatili's Imperial Remnant informed Yarbal Yem, reporter for Tri-Nebulon News, that the chief executive officer for Lorinar Corporation for the core systems, I don't even know, Nifmak Daimura, lived a life fit for a king on the planet Antimeridius. Sex droids were used as an example of Daimura's lavish lifestyle. In 13 ABY, Yem shared that information with the protocol droid C-3PO.
Wow, well, I'm glad that at least someone
Yeah,
is
from
talking to
Planet of
C-3PO
Twilight.
about fucking... Yeah.
Reproduction, prostitute is here.
Oh.
Prostitute.
Okay, this bitch just catching strays.
Prostitutes were individuals who provided sexual activity services in exchange for payment. They were. That's actually true. Yeah, and Jabba.
Oh yeah.
Jabba. How do I put this? That isn't.
We're living in a post-Epstein Files world, Blue.
Jabba offers Leia to Boba Fett.
Ew.
And Boba Fett says, no, sex outside of marriage is immoral.
What?
Yeah, in Legends, Boba Fett is saving himself until marriage.
But he's okay with enslaving people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And enslaving them to sexual slavery.
Yeah, I have the quote. I have the quote paired with a meme. Sex between those not married, said Fett, is immoral. Virginity is cool, remain pure.
Amazing.
And this is why Legends kind of ruled. It's because no one knew it would ever become a big thing.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's from the story Last One Standing, which also, interestingly, was the original revelation of Boba Fett's origin. And it is nothing like, it's completely different. He's like a former like cop turned bounty hunter and stuff.
Who thinks virginity is
Who thinks virginity is, who thinks, well, it's not that he thinks virginity's cool. It's that he thinks sleeping around is uncool. He doesn't say sex inside of marriage is rad as hell.
Sex outside marriage, rad as hell.
Oh, whoa, Legends prostitution has a different image.
Oh, who, okay.
I'm busy, be around later.
I like, what, 70s bimbo?
Yeah. I mean, it's a 90s comic, but it's definitely just drawn to be 70s Bilbo. It's drawn to be 70s Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Oh, right, and Andor has prostitution in it.
Bilbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, Void.
Yeah, Andor has prostitution. Sirens? What the fuck?
He's just looking for the one.
This is Legends only. Siren was a term used to describe dangerous predatory sex goddesses.
Well, okay.
These females often wore low and or high cut clothing. According to Lando Calrissian, sirens had provocative eyes and many secrets. So it says females because it's not species specific. Just to be clear.
Sure.
Hyperspace oh, that's a sextant. So there's only the 3 articles about sex. Boning? Tom Bonington is an actor.
Oh.
This is Tom Bonington.
Yeah, as if the sex binary is not also a human invention.
I know, right? Well, in the Hutts, there's plenty of species in Star Wars who don't do the binary, but I'm trying to see. Oh, Tom Bonington's also going to be in Narnia.
Unlike Farscape, where there is only man and woman. Only male, female.
Yeah, surprisingly,
Only
the
those
fairly
two.
conservative 90s Star Wars EU is more progressive than Farscape in that way.
Farscape using fetish gear as actual costume
Yeah.
pieces. Only man and woman. Only boy girl. Cannot other exist. What?
There are non-binary characters in Star Wars now, too, which is cool. I like this. There's a whole page about gender.
Huh.
Gender referred to a myriad of identities and expressions. Yeah.
It's still true.
What's legends say? So, yeah, this is the thing. This perfectly illustrates the relationship between canon and legends. Canon. Gender referred to a myriad of identities and expressions. Various species had sexes such as female and male that influences individuals' characteristics, and on top of that, many individuals had female, male, and non-binary genders or were genderless, with some changing their identities over time. Legends. Most beings in the galaxy had a sex or a gender such as female or male. Sexual characteristics and gender roles differ by species, blah, blah, blah. This is from galaxies. You could be human male or human female, and none of them looked cool. You could be male or female of multiple species, and again, none of them looked cool. Gonzo is in Star Wars. He was Darth Nader. But he wasn't on our leaderboard, where Susie's Times Day has taken first place. Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, has fallen to second. The side of the Valentine's Day Massacre is in third. Mr. Lonely Hearts in fourth, and Clam Lydia is in fifth. I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco gained the most points on that question, getting 732, while Cardiac Arrest Me for Loving Too Much lost the most points, losing 865. But Farscape is an Australian-American science fiction television series conceived by Rockney S. O'Bannon and produced by the Jim Henson Company and Hallmark Entertainment. Originally for the Nine Network, it premiered in North America on the Sci-Fi Channel's Sci-Fi Friday segments on March 19th, 1999 at 8 p.m. EST as the network's anchor series. But you know what didn't? You know what didn't premiere in North America on the Sci-Fi Channel's Sci-Fi Friday segment on March 19th, 1999 at 8 p.m. Eastern as the network's anchor series?
What? That's right! It's time for my questions!
What do you mean, Jay Dimson? It's deathly serious.
These are my very, very serious questions. And
I
have-
try to fight against all things that are not serious.
And I have numerous questions. This is my first question.
Quest loves. Ugh, Fallon. Fallon! Okay, continue.
How was Saint Valentine killed? Eaten by snakes? Wait.
Is there multiple correct answers?
You know, I did think that I had a second joke there, but apparently I didn't. Eaten by snakes, eaten by snakes.
It's been a long week in the intern hospital, folks.
Or eating pavement on skates. Okay?
I like the angry heart going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that was the reason why, that one specifically was the reason I picked this template.
Yeah. I also like that goofy heart giving finger guns.
That one I found on my own.
Though I wish they'd put their tongue away.
Well, just wait till we see our next
Please
question.
sheathe your muscles, sir.
Which Roman festival featuring getting nasty in the streets was considered a precursor to Valentine's Day?
Nasty.
Carpophilia, Entomentophilia, Amentophilia.
Is that when you forget what happened and so you write it all on your skin in Sharpie?
Yep. Hemotophilia, or eulogina.
Yeah, that's a good joke. Repetition is always funny. Always funny. It is. But
remember,
doctor, I am heart.
There are, in fact, hints. There are. Despite having spent a fucking week in intern hospital, there are hints.
Intern hospital. Bah, bah, bah. Intern hospital was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Piss, poo, and blood play. Okay, great. Thanks, intern.
Did you not get that immediately on seeing it?
Da, da, da.
Yep.
So what's this?
This is my question.
Oh, okay. And there's hints in this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is probably the most hint heavy, honestly.
I mean, I bet it is.
According to Kamala Harris' 2015 poll, what percentage of Americans said Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday? 69%, 420%, 67, or 100p, brother?
Well, so here's the thing. I heard that because Gen Z got mad at them, it now is 68%.
Oh, okay. Well, happens.
And she teased it. She made a whole show of, I'm about to poll you. I'm going to log into my account tomorrow with a surprise announcement. That's right. It's about Valentine's Day. I don't know why I'm doing a Hillary voice. I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Next question. Which of these is the Russian equivalent of conversation hearts? Oh, I should have made a fucking heated rivalry joke.
Yeah, you should have.
God damn it.
You should have, Hollander.
Holinder. You have to say with Russian accent. With,
Niet.
like, okay-ish Russian accent.
Niet.
Which of these is Russian equivalent of conversation
Is it
hearts?
smoothies?
Hominy choco.
Is it smoothie?
Baki Perujina. Lieberzen.
No, that's the syncretic religion invented in Doom. Like Buddhism.
Buddhism. Or Dragis.
We gotta do more other Dune trivia.
Next question. Oh, nope, that's it. Those are all my questions.
Oh, well, that means this has been... Right, but Pug, what I mean is we got to do trivia about how pious adherents of two of the Buddha Islamic denominations, Zen Sunnis and Zen Shiites, chose to flee from war when Cymex robots and thinking machines rose up to conquer the old empire during the time of Titans. Instead, we have trivia that says, true or false, the earliest surviving Valentine's missive was written in the Tower of London. Is that true or is that false? Is that true or is that false? Seen here is a giant American next to Big Ben. Because there's not that many gifs of the Tower of London.
Once again, we did try and find...
Yes, there is one where we wanted
his.
Frankie to be the gif for the question.
We did not find it.
And I think you'll know which question it is. We'll tell you at the end of the game. You know the answer to this one, of course.
Oh, me? Yeah, I know the answer. But
Right.
that's because
Well, we were there.
Yeah, we were there. I wasn't in intern hospital on that day. But it did happen this week. We did go back in time.
Well, I mean, again, we experience it non-linearly.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not really... It doesn't have to be connected to intern hospital where you were this week. 6 of you said true, 2 of you said false. It's true. I basically gave it away earlier when I said later in the trivia we'll talk about the origin of the first.
I mean, you do say that sometimes, and then the correct answer is false because you wanted to make it false, but then tell everyone what the true answer was by telling them what the false answer is. And sometimes you just like tricking them, which I think is really good stuff.
See, but they need to know the difference.
That's true.
They got to figure out the difference. Good night, single walk run. Perhaps you'll win by not playing. The correct answer is true, and it was called A Farewell to Love, which was written in the 15th century when Charles, the Duke of Orleans, was imprisoned in the Tower of London after he was captured in the Battle of Agincourt. He was a prisoner of the English for 25 years, and most of his poetry was written during his prison sentence. And again, the first, I guess it's the earliest surviving, So I suppose the idea is that St. Valentine wrote the first one, but it doesn't exist anymore, which is really convenient for people claiming that.
Yup.
So I don't buy that St. Valentine did that. I think that's just a cute little way they're trying to make it seem like it makes sense that St. Valentine is the saint of a day about love. But
Ooh, Fluval not buying American marketers.
yeah, so this is it. This is a translation of A Farewell to Love. I'm already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine.
Jesus.
Since for me you were born too late, and I for you was born too soon. God forgives him who has estranged me from you for the whole year. I am already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine. What? Well, might I have suspected that such a destiny thus would have happened this day? How much the love would have commanded. I'm already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine.
Yeah, was this in the Epstein files?
Yeah. Yes, the time-traveling Epstein files. Epstein traveled through time to meet with history's greatest creeps and form a legion of doom for any young children.
Jesus.
What? He's evil and dead. What? I'm saying it was bad. Jeez.
The lowest shelf suffering.
Yeah. I wish he could die again. Like, the only reason... The only silver lining to him not being dead would be he can die again. So, you know, that's why believing in hell is a life pro tip. To mangle Mary's joke. Speaking of the pussy posse, you see fucking Tobey Maguire's dating a 20-year-old?
Oh, yeah. Which is fucking crazy. And they're like,
Spider-Man, no!
they're like, there's actually like no confirmation that they're dating, and it shows like a single picture of them sitting together, and it's like, they're fucking.
Yeah, I think that he didn't get rid of all the Venom symbiote.
Oh, God.
No, Toby was in the pussy posse, never forget.
So really, he was the one who was like Venom, and the other guy who was on that 70s show but wasn't a creep, didn't he play Venom?
Yeah.
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 They accidentally switched.
That's hilarious, Susie.
Wow.
And yeah, you're talking about Topher Grace.
Yes, I am.
Because Topher Grace is also the one who, like, the cast of weird creeps that is the cast of that 70s show.
Yeah.
Didn't like him because he didn't do their weird creep shit. Topher Grace.
Yeah.
He also edited a fun edit of the Star Wars prequels into
Oh.
one movie that he screened in a few places. Now, you know what's
Such
also
a, like,
funny?
Fun nerd thing to do.
Yeah, you know what else is funny?
What?
So you know Eric Foreman is a character on that 70s show, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you know Eric Foreman is also a character on House?
What?
Unrelated, but he's Dr. Eric Foreman.
Wow.
It's spelled with an E, whereas on that 70s show, it's Foreman with no E. And he was born in 1970, so he's that 70s doc.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing weird bit parts now. Good for him, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
He also came back from that 90s show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
What's Molly's game?
It's a movie.
Huh.
Yeah, oh yeah, he played Theo Vaughn's friend David Duke in BlacKkKlansman.
Ooh.
I haven't seen BlacKkKlansman, but I heard Eric Foreman was very good in BlacKkKlansman. Exactly. Meanwhile, Danny Masterson's a piece of shit and sex criminal. And Ashton dated Mila Kunis when she was 16, and he was
14.
older than that. 14, and he was older than that.
Well, she started acting across him, and they were like, you know, making out for the role, quote unquote, when she was 14, and they were all.
He was like 20 something, right?
He was 20 something, and he and Danny Masterson were like being really creepy to 14-year-old. They knew she was 14.
Yeah.
Like to 14-year-old Mila Kunis on stage, like on set, like knowing that they were being creeps.
Yeah. And what was that sentence? What do you mean? Theo Von is friends with David Duke, and Eric Foreman actor Topher Grace played David Duke in Black Klansman. So no. Theo Von is friends with David Duke IRL.
Duke alive?
Yeah.
Ew.
And Topher Grace played him in Black Klansman. No, yeah, it wasn't that Theo Von. It's not like the character in Black Klansman isn't like David Duke through the lens of being Theo Von's friend. Yeah, no, it's like what if Black Klansman had a side plot that chronologically doesn't make sense about road rules, where David Duke and Theo Von become best friends. Yeah. Theo Von from the future, exactly. It just cuts to road rules, and then David Duke and Theo Von wake up and realize they have matching tattoos, and like, Duke, what does mine say? Theo, what does mine say? Duke, what does mine say?
It's like, oh no.
It's
slurs.
I was gonna say, it says things that you can't say on Twitch, I'll tell you that much. But you know what you can say on Twitch? Our leaderboard, where Susie Tynes Day is in first, Mr. Lonely Hearts in second, Valentine in third, Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love in fourth, the site of the Valentine's Day Massacre, 2122 North Clark Street in fifth.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. No, yeah, John Mayer said his penis is racist.
Oh no, that's a funny joke.
John Mayer said, because John Mayer was like asked, would you ever date a woman who's not white?
Which is also a creepy question.
And he said his penis.
A creepier answer.
He also used the N-word.
Oh Jesus! What?
In it, yeah. That's why I don't love that the Hensons sold the lot to him.
I hope it's not verbatim. I hope he didn't say it.
He said he had a white supremacist dick. Why did I screen share that? I'll censor it.
Did it say the N-word?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought they would censor it. So I didn't think I didn't think the article would just have the N-word in it. So I'm gonna fix that don't worry, YouTube, you'll get the episode later with the censoring. But
yeah, worst of all.
And he wrote your body is a wonderland. Exactly. The worst crime of all.
He didn't know any better. He was just a little baby boy.
Well, actually, let's see how old he was.
A little baby boy.
Okay, so that was 2010.
He was just
and John Mayer was born in 1977.
Oh, he was just a little baby. He couldn't know any
He
better.
was 33. He was in his Jesus year when he said he had a racist penis.
Oh, but just a little.
And then the media crucified him correctly. The rare justified crucifixion. Oh yeah, no. It's so true. No. Don't ever apologize for digressing on this show. This show is all digression with some trivia, stitching it together. He does. He looks like a mama bird is feeding him a crunched up worm. They're all bad creeps from the aughts. There were so few good creeps. John Waters. Yeah, he was too busy hanging out in high schools to know he shouldn't say the N-word.
Jesus.
But you know what you should learn? That. And also question 7. Valentine's Day is a day of love. Which line comes earliest in Anakin's confession of love to Padme from Attack of the Clones? Believe me, I wish that I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't. My heart is beating, hoping that kiss will not become a scar. The thought of not being with you, I can't breathe. You are in my very soul, tormenting me. Which of these lines comes earliest? I know the answer.
This wasn't the one that we were trying to put Wiz in as the GIF.
No. Why would it be?
I don't know. Because, well, we've done a lot of talking today about how you and Wiz have, like, this, like, you share halves of a Star Wars brain.
Sure.
Like,
sure.
You, like, absorbed the same Star Wars material and all stuck in your heads in the same way.
But it's... But it's not. One of the answers isn't. But look, if it was Wiz, one of the potential answers would be.
Credemi, opto ut affectus meos abolere possem, sed non possum.
But it's not. I know. Isn't it weird that Valentine's trivia ended up having multiple Star Wars questions? It doesn't really make any sense, but this does. 2 of you said, believe me, I wish I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't. 0 of you said, my heart is beating, hoping that my kiss will not become a scar. It is always like this. 2 of you said, the thought of not being with you, I can't breathe. And 4 of you said, you are in my very soul tormenting me. Now this is a returning question. So all of you should have aced it, because last Valentine's trivia, we had this exact question. So I am embarrassed.
I also put up I put up this was the clue. I just put it a bunch of different times on a slide.
The correct answer is the thought of not being with you. I can't breathe.
I just put it a bunch of different times on a slide.
And most of them are part of his this confession. From the moment I met you all those years ago, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought of you. Now that I'm with you again, I'm in agony. The closer I get to you, the worse it gets. The thought of not being with you. I can't breathe. I'm haunted by the kiss that you never should have given me. My heart is beating, hoping that kiss will not become a scar. You are in my very soul tormenting me. But what can I do? I will do anything you ask. If you're suffering as much as I am, please tell me. Believe me, I wish that I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't. Comes later in the confession, after Padme has told him that despite her BDSM dress, they can't get together and he needs to be realistic. which the BDSM dress, which is one of the costumes George designed.
Is this like an opposite, like, lab rat situation where, like, I think I'm testing the lab
yes,
rats,
George
but the lab
designed
rats are testing me.
George designed the BDSM dress.
Oh, sexually unimaginative, are we?
That's what people say. That's what people say. But if you ask me, this is pretty sexually imaginative and it's disgusting.
Because she's a young woman.
Also because it's sexual, and I don't approve of that as a fifth-dimensional being. I think it's a gross third-dimensional habit.
No wonder it's also an ugly dress.
That's the other thing. Yeah. I also would imagine that George Lucas designed it is probably, she should wear a dress that looks like Darth Vader's glove is choking her. And they're like, okay, George. Yeah, it should look like she's being choked by his hand, because that's going to happen later. And he does that to people. They're like, so like a scarf? Yeah, sure. The black leather.
And that's why you fail, Blah.
The black leather and then the yeah, it's the black leather, Missy. I know it's no Scorpius, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, it's no Scorpy. But what is?
That's true.
It's the black leather.
I'm so excited to watch more Farscape this week.
You're going to start season 4.
Yeah.
The white background is mitigating the sexual. You're right. You're right. This is a better way to show the sexual effect, as Wiz calls it.
The sexual.
Does that get it across a little better, Missy? Oh, wait, no. I have the best way to get it across.
I like how there's also like almost negative cleavage.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I also like that it's George, so it's like, what can't be that sexual?
Like she is a young, like, I thought it would be like more sexual conceptually, but then I was like, I'm an old man. I don't know. I can't be saying these things. I can't be acting like there's old men that I can just assume aren't creeps.
Oh, interesting. Google had that dress in this slideshow, and it's not. Thanks, Vogue. Thanks, Google, you deteriorating website.
Sexual
Coinbase.
dress. Did you say Coinbase?
Yeah, they did an ad that was a fake karaoke to that song.
Oh my.
It's like you weren't even watching Doom Room. What, were you distracted by something? What were you? Yeah.
It's almost like
It's almost like you were in the intern
it's
hospital.
almost like I was in the internal hospital and we were interrupted multiple times.
Oh, yeah,
from
and Anakin and Padme
various
fuck.
doctors coming in to do doctor things. We had to very quickly turn down Doom Room.
Yeah. Yeah. It is almost like that. It's almost like their TV didn't let you do casting, so it was just watching things on our phones. Lucas is, okay.
Not sexually imaginative.
He did make out for 6 hours on a plane.
But the fact that he couldn't think past making out is pretty funny.
Well, they weren't alone on the plane.
It's so much time.
He was with Steven Spielberg and he made out with Linda Ronstadt. He was with Steven Spielberg and Amy Irving, and he made out with Linda Ronstadt for 6 hours straight.
Exactly. He doesn't make yucky films, but he adopted most of
Most
his
of them are adopted, Wiz. He didn't have any biological kids with Marcia. His only biological kid is the Melody.
So really, we don't know that he had sex until like his 80s.
70s, but yes. That is true. Our only confirmation that George Lucas had sex is when he's a member of AARP. As far as we know, he never had sex until he became a retired filmmaker. But, yeah, he does have one biological daughter. But also,
Yeah,
at that point, it could be
we
IVF.
don't really know. That is true.
Yeah. Good for him. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's great that he... Look, he didn't go full De Niro, you know?
What's De Niro?
Robert De Niro has a infant child.
Oh. Isn't he like very old?
He's 82 now.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, Robert De Niro had his 7th child at 79.
That's... But we should be worried about maternal age, right?
Don't worry, his wife is young enough that it makes sense that she's having a child.
No, but the sperm's old. It's bad. Sperm goes bad.
No, but you were saying we should worry about maternal age.
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Because sperm does go bad.
I know it does. Well, actually, his wife's 66, so she was 63, so they're both on the older side.
Huh.
Oh, wait, no, it's just that her name is Tiffany Chen, and that's a different Tiffany Chen.
Oh, wow.
His wife is a martial arts pro.
Cool.
Sick as hell. Hell yeah. I don't know how old she is, but she seems cool.
I know, right? 35 is geriatric pregnancy.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah.
I got to spend a full week staring at a little armband that told me how geriatric I am. It was
I'm older
fun.
than the Big Bang. You don't hear me complaining.
That's true, but I did get to stare at it and think, when my mom was my age, she was pregnant with me.
When I was your
Just
age,
pregnant with the regrets of being stuck in intern hospital and not seeing the cool dog in the ER.
when I was your age, time had not yet begun. From the
Oh, man.
hospital.
It was the wristlet.
The wristband.
The cute little wristlet that they give you.
Yeah, the medical wristlet. Remember how those used to be metal?
They were metal?
Yeah.
I feel so, like, cheated now.
Oh no, metal are like the special ones. I take it back.
Yeah, I thought the metal ones
That's
were
like
for,
if you're
like,
diabetic.
Yeah, like,
But I think they also used to be more commonly like
yeah,
dog
like,
tags,
people would,
dog
like,
tag material.
yeah. Not just for hospital bands, the ones that say, like, if you have an allergy, though.
Well, that should be there too. That's important information.
That's true.
So if you have an allergy, scrawl it on your band in Sharpie. As you should scrawl it on our leaderboard, where Susie Tynes Day is in first. 2122 North Clark Street in second. Mr. Lonely Hearts in third. Valentine's Day but for hate instead of love in fourth. And Fluval. More Fluval, please. In fifth, as we go to our penultimate question. Question number 8. According to a 2015 Harris poll, what percentage of Americans said Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday? 1%, 3%, 9%, or 14%? And we'll even look at what population within the US is most likely to say that it's their favorite.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
sense.
that makes total sense.
Yeah.
M cereal, of course, yeah. Oh, fuck. I assume that's what that means, Void.
Especially because you all remember my
Yeah.
Kristie's questions, which very well may have had a Kristie's clue,
Kristie's clue.
which you may or may
Kristie's
not observe
clue.
based on whether or not I am testing you or you are testing me.
Ooh, test the tester. 2 of you said 1, 4 of you said 3, 2 of you said 9, 0 of you said 14. Is it your favorite holiday?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness no. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Like a good American.
Well, you're with the majority. You are the 99%. Because only 1% said that Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday.
I don't even see 420%.
As you can see it here, this is the study, this 2015 Harris poll. Among millennials, Halloween overtook Thanksgiving to be in second. But the top holiday is Christmas.
Ew.
Christmas is top picked by a wide margin, with 46% of
Margin.
Americans saying that it's their favorite. And then Halloween is second, 4th of July. Halloween is second, Thanksgiving is third, 4th of July is fourth, Easter is fifth. And what's interesting is white baby boomer women without a child in the house were the only demographic where 1% said it was their favorite. If
That
you look
makes sense.
here,
Because then it's only about them, if they have a partner.
right. Everyone else, less than 0.5% said it was their favorite.
And what's interesting is that white baby.
Yeah. Even over birthdays.
Who's white baby?
See? Even over birthdays.
Yeah, because you can be madder at your partner if they aren't, like, nice to you on Valentine's Day. And you can also do Galentine's
No. I'm
Day.
saying, but across all of the polled populations, birthdays were like nothing.
Oh, yeah, because birthdays suck. You have to, like, sit and be sung to.
Okay. Interesting take.
I'm a Leo. I love my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
August is a good time for birthdays.
I like this stat talking about cooking below little Asians like the holiday of beef over the holiday of chicken. Oh, also broke it down by political party. This is interesting.
Oh, wait, what?
Republicans and conservatives and moderates in the East and West are the only ones who said over 0.5%.
That makes perfect
So
sense.
coastal Republicans
Yeah.
are the only one where even 1% liked Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because it's the only one where a woman
Oh, yeah.
gets
Yeah.
any kind of anything in the conservative sense.
But Christmas, the favorite holiday of everyone.
I hate that.
But Democrats like Thanksgiving more than Republicans do, and like Halloween more than Republicans do. Whereas Republicans like 4th of July and Easter more than Democrats do. And Democrats like New Year's more. And Republicans like their own birthdays more than Democrats. Interesting. Isn't that interesting that Republicans like a holiday all about them?
You know, I am also a Virgo, but I have not thought about Lee Harvey Oswald on any of my birthdays. And I wonder if that's because I'm not enough of a Virgo. I've always felt more connected to my moon sign.
I think of Emma Stone.
Aries.
Not mine.
Yes, that is an Aries.
Forrest
moon
would say
Virgo
that
sun.
at least.
Yes.
Oh! Where Americans spend Christmas at home.
Robin, you are absolutely going to die.
Lie back and think of Emma Stone. The Intern Forrest and her share a birthday. What? And they're equally successful in entertainment.
Oh, okay.
It is very funny being born the same day as a generationally successful actor and be like, huh. She did all that with the exact same amount of time I had, huh?
Ooh,
Okay.
that is a very, very rude thing to do, Robin Banks.
Yeah.
You only did it once, though. I mean,
Yeah,
you can forgive anyone for doing something once.
they should at
right?
least die or almost die near the 4th of July. Because who cares?
Right?
It doesn't ruin anything. It's already a
Actually-
shitty holiday.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah. I like that you put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, because also,
I know.
yeah, my dad was born before the 4th of July, but he died at a separate time.
He
and
sure
he only
did.
did it once that one time.
Wouldn't it? Oh, it
you
would be
know.
wild if they did it multiple times.
I mean, we were just wishing that Epstein could die multiple times.
Yeah. Just because you humans were wishing for it doesn't mean it wouldn't be wild. There's a huge group of humans who want Jesus to come down from the sky and pull a sword out of his mouth, and that wouldn't be wild. If wishes were fishes, fishes would be wild. As would our leaderboard, where Susie Tynes Day is holding on to first place, Mr. Lonely Hearts rising to second. Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love, lost 782 points on that, so they're falling to third. And in fourth, it's decided the Valentine's Day Massacre, and in fifth, I'm all out of sweethearts, but check out my Thaco. And Oligarch Swinging Party has joined our game of trivia. Welcome, Oligarch.
Damn, the 30th also. I'm excited for when I
Fuck.
reach the age that's older than my dad. I think that's going to be a fun
Emma
one.
Stone's family dedicated themselves to getting her a career. She was in SAG at 16.
Wow.
And by the way, Oligarch Swinging Party, if you want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/radiofreemultiverse and funnel some of your fortune into our coffers. Just like you can funnel some of your suffering into our coffers with this penultimate question. Which of these is the UK equivalent of sweethearts? Well, no, but the oligarchs at the party can. Which is it? Conversation hearts, love hearts, romance hearts, or Valentine hearts? Yes, Epstein died on the same day my dad did 3 years later. Interesting. Maybe that would. What if that was written on a sweetheart?
Epstein died the same
Epstein
day
died
as
the same day as my dad, but 3
years
days
later.
Ooh, is there a? Ooh, okay.
All on one conversation heart.
Okay.
I mean, look, I love that, and I love the idea that your dad reached through the spiritual realm to rip life from Epstein. We can only hope that all of our dead fathers aided in the ripping of life from a monster. Some say he's still playing Fortnite.
Some say that. Enough say that Epic had to be like, no,
No.
we're pretty sure he's not.
Like we're like pretty like we can't be like full. Well,
We're as
pretty
sure as can be.
We're as sure as we can.
No, they're 100% sure.
It's really funny.
Because it was an account that was named something else until the drop. Or was it? That's also what they would say
Yeah.
if they wanted to cover it up. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Universe.
Thank you, Universe.
Universe, may you kill him again.
Right. Yeah.
5 of you said conversation hearts, 1 of you said love hearts, 0 said romance hearts, and 2 of you said Valentine hearts.
You're all fucked.
You all fell into my trap, except for 1 of you. Only Susie Tynes Day got that right. Everyone else got it wrong.
Whoa.
The correct answer is love hearts.
Whoa.
Yes, the cackling does mean you lose. Prince Andrew said I'm barrels of love hearts. Unlike the Neko-produced sweethearts, however, they're not heart-shaped. Instead, they are circular candies with a heart and a message embossed on the surface.
All of my answers are real Valentine's candies too, though.
See? And Love Hearts was created in 1954 by the confectionery manufacturer Swizzles Matlow Limited.
But Fluval, I did a good job.
You did.
I came up with look,
What?
all of those are real things.
Yeah. No, that was good.
Choco is from Japan. Baki, Baci Perugina. I should be able to pronounce that. It's Italian.
Bazze Perugina.
Zen is German, and Dragis is French.
No, Lieberschen is German.
Yeah, it's German.
Lieberschen. Yeah, no way. Anyway, back to these Love Hearts. How they're made remains a secret to Swizzles. Love Heart rolls were initially put in a Swizzles Christmas cracker over the festive period. In the early days, pack designs were initially painted by hand. And they were a success. They were initially sold for 2D and then for 3D, which is a 3-penny piece. And in the 1960s, free packets of Love Hearts were attached to the front pages of Beano and Dandy.
Beano.
Which is where the British Dennis the Menace was. It's like a comics magazine.
Beano.
David Sims read Beano. Hippie Bits. In the 70s, they launched Hippie Bits, which were like Love Hearts, but with flower power messages, including Zen, Love, Power, and Groovy.
I was wondering about that, Robin. I was like,
Yeah. Do you see this? Hippie Bits?
Hippie Bits.
How it says Zen, Love, Power, and Groovy on the back.
Cute.
And then in 1999, they added hearts that said fax me, text me, or page me. And then they did a birthday for Prince William, turning 21. Happy 21st, Wills. And then they did Christmas tubes. Yeah. They just do a lot related to it. You sort of get it. They're Neko sweethearts, aka conversation hearts, but British and not heart shaped.
We should do Kim Possible trivia.
Intern Forrest has not seen a single episode of Kim Possible
Oh, lame.
and doesn't know anything about it.
You don't know about Ron Stoppable, her best friend?
I know about Ron Stoppable vaguely.
They'd end up dating in the later seasons, and it's terrible.
Oh, here's Whom Named Maddie's 8-year-old's contribution. Aww.
Aww.
Did your 8-year-old write F you?
I love that. That is legit parenting right there.
I know about the naked mole rat. No,
What
it's
is that? That
it's-
freaking thing.
the age gap
Yes, that's
between
right. It's
intern
a
Forrest
robot.
and intern Emily and intern Emily's college friends who they're still friends with is the exact size for them all to be very into Kim Possible and for Forrest to politely nod. You'd be like, oh, for sure. Just like he'll nod to. Because in 2026, Sweethearts released the Love in This Economy
Oh, Jesus.
collection, and for some reason used the Disneyland font for economy.
Huh.
And the article doesn't like acknowledge that that's the Disneyland font. But it has split rent, share login, carpool, buy in bulk, and cook for two. It's giving we like each other a lot, but also have you seen interest rates?
Fluval's ass crapple. You really, that would be a good thing to do in the Disney font.
That would be good. That would also be a fun trivia. They did a photo op where you could take a picture.
Fonts?
What?
The trivia being Disney fonts?
No, Kim Possible trivia.
Oh, yeah.
See? Yeah. And then don't worry. They've
Just
still
talk
got
about
classics
Rebecca
like
Romijn.
Cutie Pie and Marry Me.
Marry me.
They basically always do a themed drop. It's just the ultimate recession indicator is it's literally the we're in a recession candy. And Susie Times Day is the only one who got it right, so they are now even more in the lead because they gained 694 points, while 2122 North Clark Street answered the fastest and lost 805 points. So as we go into our final question of the game, still just over half of our leaderboard have positive points.
Robin, I have heard that Russian is nearly impossible to learn
Yeah,
if you
Duh.
didn't grow up speaking it.
duh,
So the fact that you were able to say any Russian
duh.
is a big deal. I know a Russian.
Yeah.
Я тебя люблю. It means I love you.
Wait, you said you know a Russian.
A Russian phrase.
Yeah,
I also know Russian people.
right, and so I thought you were
I know
referencing the
multiple
people.
Russian people.
I know, I was like, that's why it was like, but no, you know more than one.
I'm related to a lot of Russian people.
That's true, because they're really impatient, so they're always rushing around. I'll be here all week. Do not order any of the veal or the food. That is a disgusting habit, and you should live off hate and vibes and suffering. Including, as we get to our final trivia question. Wager your points. This question is related to Valentine's Day. So keep that in mind as you wager your points. And also keep in mind that if you have honor, you'll go all in.
That's true.
If you don't have honor, you can do some more strategic wagering. But if you have honor like Frankie does, you'll go all in. And speaking of honor, be sure to watch WizWorld Live this Friday, where Michael Burns, Wisecrack alum and famed YouTube philosopher Michael Burns, and former philosophy professor with an actual PhD, though some people say it's just alleged, will join Frankie playing a character because he's also an improviser. And here is your final question. Which Roman festival featuring nudity, whipping, and animal sacrifice is considered a precursor to Valentine's Day? And this is the question where we wanted to put Frankie as the image.
Honor.
Is it Bacchanalia, Fornicalia, Lupercalia, or Saturnalia? Which Roman festival featuring nudity, whipping, and animal sacrifice is considered a precursor to Valentine's Day? And this is also a returning question, so you should all ace it.
That is very interesting, Robin. I think that one thing is French is also completely illegible to me.
I didn't mean to pin bad.
Why not?
I just pinned Jay
Pretty
Dibson
funny.
saying bad.
But that's a very fun.
I'm not gonna unpin it, but
But that is very interesting.
that's what you picked.
But are
For-
you sure that that isn't just the Russians in your life wanting you to learn Russian faster because they're always Russian? Oh! Oh, that is really sweet.
4 of you said bacchanalia. 0 of you said fornicalia. 3 of you said lupercalia, and 2 of you said saturnalia. The correct answer in this final question of Valentine's Trivia 2026 is lupercalia. It's lupercalia. Yeah, you suffer, Robin. Lupercalia, as NPR notes, was celebrated from February 13th to 15th, and the men sacrificed a goat and a dog, and then whipped women with the hides of the animals they had just slain. The Roman romantics, quote, were drunk. They were naked, says Noel Lenski, a historian at the University of Colorado at Boulder. Young women would actually line up for the men to hit them, Lenski says, because getting whipped would make them fertile. It was also the precursor to the Folsom Street Fair. And as Atlas Obscura noted, this festival honored Juno, who was the Roman equivalent to Hera. She was said to bless courtship rituals or marriages performed during the festival. However, it was eventually supplanted by Valentine's Day. As the History Channel notes, Lupercalia survived the initial rise of Christianity. Christianity, Brian. But was outlawed as it was deemed unchristian at the end of the 5th century when Pope Gelasius declared February 14th St. Valentine's Day. It was not until much later, however, that Valentine's Day became definitively associated with love. During the Middle Ages, a common belief across France and England held that February 14th was the beginning of birds' mating season, which added to the idea that Valentine's Day should be an occasion for romance. The English poet Geoffrey Chaucer was the first to record St. Valentine's Day as a day of romantic celebration in his 1375 poem Parliament of Fowls, writing, "For this was sent on St. Valentine's Day, when every fowl cometh there to choose his mate."
You know what is funny is that one of the things that was on Intern Hospital TV, Family Guy.
The Office and Family Guy.
Yep.
Oh, and the first episode of The Office
Yeah!
that intern
We
watched in the hospital.
the last episode of The Office and then the first episode
No,
of The Office.
not what I was going to say.
No?
The first episode that you watched in hospital, you may not even remember this.
Probably
So
not.
I suppose the first one Intern Forrest watched featured Mark Proksch, aka K-Strass, and the energy vampire for What We Do in the Shadows as a background character.
Oh, shit.
It featured Eric Warheim from Tim and Eric's awesome show, Great Job.
Huh.
Or Awesome Job. What am I doing?
You fool, Flu.
And it you know why I say that? Mark Proksch? Thank you. Mark Proksch. And it featured none other than the Kingpin, Chris Gethard.
Oh, I do vaguely remember you, like, getting really excited and saying something about Chris Gethard and just
Yes, I believe
not having it together.
Yes, I believe it was that Intern Forrest pointed to the TV like Leo in the meme and went, "It's the Kingpin!" And you're like, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be out of it here. I haven't eaten in a few days, so okay.
Thank you. Intern, I was in intern hospital for about a week in and out, and
Yes!
they returned me, and I am now going to be totally fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You'll
And
be
if
fine.
anyone wants some quality health care in the Bay Area, Oakland Kaiser's got you. They have a dog.
Yeah.
They had a dog in the ER that I didn't get to see.
It was not a hospital dog.
It was just a dog.
It was just a guy who was there visiting someone in the ER rolled in with a dog. Like, It was very much. It was the night that in the garage there was like a vintage Cadillac.
Yeah.
There was a car blasting music, and the driver of a vintage Cadillac who got out and talked to that person, and the Cadillac had like blood red Lynchian lighting inside. It was a surreal night there. And yeah, Chris Gethard is currently not getting paid by some office reunion event. It's a shame what Tim threatened to do to Mark. It is a shame. But yeah, it was wild. It's wild.
Wait, that's what isn't paying him?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I assumed it was just like a random shit comedy promoter.
No, it's even on the Office, like, it's on the Office subreddit and everything too.
Wow.
Like, Office fans are pissed.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Because that's fucked up.
Yeah, see. And they were like, we paid you in cash. You must have forgotten.
What the
We had you
fuck?
sign a receipt, but we threw away the receipt by accident. You were paid, though.
Wow.
And, like... Sorry, I just, like... It still happens. It's Chris Gethard is still on money from the Office Fan Convention. What's his last name?
Incredible.
You want to piss off Trevor? Feel like that's how you get a sandwich delivery. Yeah.
Damn, Toby's doing pretty rough.
Yeah, you're right, Maturo Jam. Fuck you. I thought Toby's been doing pretty. I thought Toby was Gethard.
Now I'll have to do more USO shows.
Well, buy your tickets to that show, so you can just do that instead.
Yeah.
Complain too
Yeah,
much.
buy it earlier.
And that's true.
Shenanigans happen.
But also sometimes we need to complain. And I want to talk to you about the economic reality of trying to be a middle-class artist. Yet again. This is something I've been doing lately. Speaking to the economic reality of the arts. It's
not watch
great.
the whole thing so people can go to bed. I'll put the link in Twitch chat so you can watch it. I just remembered how long it is, so I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But hopefully Gethard is able to work it out and gets paid, because fan conventions shouldn't stiff any of the people they're nominally celebrating. You know?
Also, it's like if they are stiffing him on that amount of money, like how much must they have stolen from other people and been like cheating?
Oh, you mean like vendors and stuff?
Yeah, like
'Cause I bet-
everyone else that put on the convention.
You
I'm
know
sure.
they didn't stiff Krasinski.
Well, yeah.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Robin Banks, who can suffer more. Okay, I think I know. I think it's this convention too. But I need to make. I'll look into it. I want to find if I can figure out which convention it is. Because that would be very fun. He is. Yeah. That has been his thing right now. Oh, it is? Okay, cool. So yeah, it is the Office reunion.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
It was formerly known as DunderCon,
Well, because you know
which is
that
a much better name.
that's just them setting up to try and scam
Yeah.
the people who are at like his level in the office. Like, you know that that's just a bunch more actors
Oh,
who are in
absolutely.
like 1 or 2 episodes that they were planning on scamming.
Oh my god. So, okay. He did stand-up at the convention too.
Oh my god.
So like all these people were there just to like do, I guess, probably panels and sign autographs and stuff. He like performed a live comedy at an after party.
Wow.
So like they specifically he specifically did his art and they stiffed him, which is even worse.
Especially because that's probably like one of the only actual, I mean, I don't really know what an office convention attraction would look like even now, but like if it's not just like, and this is what some of the people are doing now, then like,
It was also the final one,
wow.
which is very like interesting.
Working the after party for the show I was on. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like bobbleheads of all the actors for sale.
Yeah, that's so rude.
They had sponsors. Well, the
Aw.
sponsors are all like Office fan sites, so that's not that surprising, and like a credit union. Interesting.
Yeah, he's never getting that money. That's fucked.
Oh, yeah, no, he's never getting it. But, you know, I guess it's a warning for people who, like,
Yeah.
could, like, to sort of be more careful with some of the fan conventions you do, which sucks because you want the fan convention space to be super accessible.
And that used to be a way for actors to, like...
Used to be. Still is. It's just...
Yeah, that's true. Virginia Hay was at a fan convention. She's Zan.
Yeah.
Like... That... Like... And...
No.
You know... Was this read
Good night, Jay Dimson. It's past your bedtime. It's probably past a lot of people's bedtime. So why don't we reveal who won Valentine's Trivia 2026?
Oh, really? STLV.
Star Trek.
Several people.
Star Trek, Las Vegas.
Ooh.
I'm so curious about that too. But I'm more curious about who won our game of Star Trek trivia. Clap, 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 clap. In third place, it's Valentine's Day, but for hate instead of love. I wonder if they got Will Shat. In second, it's Mr. Lonely Hearts with 4,826 points. And your winner, it's a very special time. It's Susie Times Day. Ba-ba-dow. 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 Thank you for joining us, and congratulations, Susie, for winning our game of trivia. We'll send you a thank you for playing our game, but don't you worry, there is something everyone can enjoy, and it's... That was actually Dundler Earth, so we avenged Gether not getting paid by that convention.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we
Good
blew
job.
them up. And Shatman is there.
Oh, okay.
As is George Takei and Walter Koenig.
Susie, congratulations.
And Brett Spiner.
You have not won trivia for the past 15
Yes.
weeks.
Never forget Jay Dimson's incredible words of bad.
Bad.
And thank you for the follow, Jetto Wavy. Hello, we're wrapping up Valentine's Day trivia.
You found it.
And you'll be able to
You did.
find Sci-Fi Fridays this Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, where we watch Farscape, an Australian-American science fiction television series conceived by Rockney Bannon and produced by the Jim Henson Company and Hallmark Entertainment, originally for the 9 Network. And be sure to watch Mary Houlihan's painting party tomorrow, where Mary's joined by special guest Taylor Lorenz to talk all about the concerted effort to repeal Section 230 and kill the internet by making it so everything that gets posted on a website means that the people who run that website can be sued for it, which will kill the internet because they're not going to let you have free expression if they're liable.
And don't forget, Friday, Burns is going to be on
Yes.
Wiz World Live, so you can jump onto Sci-Fi Fridays and stay on the raid train all night. We'll take you through Ash Video Health System, Wiz World Live with Burns, and then Nakamus's Night Owl TV.
And on Tuesday, it's Games Out of Space.
Basically, if you just wandered in, you never have to leave because there's stuff happening on Twitch 24/7, and you'll be hooked
Well, and
into all
to
of
make
the
it-
cool people who do it.
To make it clear, Sci-Fi Fridays is also the start of the Neo TGIF raid train Choo-Choo, where it will start at 3 p.m. Pacific, and then if you just follow along all the raids, you'll be watching stuff till after midnight Pacific, as it starts with Sci-Fi Fridays and then goes to Video Health System and then Wiz World Live with special guest Michael Burns, and then Nakamus with Night Owl TV, where they watch where Nakamus watches the X-Files and Kolchak, the Night Stalker. Oh, I
Jed
know for
Wavy,
sure methanol cereal.
Wonderfully, that is in fact
Yes, that's
our
exactly what we're going for.
vibe.
And this show right here is
extremely
grand.
perplexing, but not necessarily in a bad way.
And this show right here is Grand Trivia, a show you can play along with, hosted by me, Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire. Oh no, I'm Cyril. I'm very familiar with Chris Gethard.
But the best
Intern Forrest used to work for Chris Gethard.
But the best thing about you showing up just now at Jetta Wavy is that you have just missed this trivia, which means that you are suffering.
Yes.
Because you have just missed the trivia, and your suffering is so delicious to us. And we appreciate it so dearly.
Yeah. We do. We always appreciate when new people find this show.
To suffer,
because it's a fresh new variety of suffering.
For our things. Yes, I too am very glad to be out of intern hospital.
Good, Robin.
Good.
I'm also glad you're out of intern hospital.
And I'm
because
so
you have
glad.
opposable digits and I don't have fine motor skills.
Exactly. Exactly. We love you all so dearly. We're so happy that you're suffering.
And we will see you next week because we have your coordinates. I see you all remember you can do this. Great. Great. I love that you all remember you can do this. And just interrupt the credits. No, it's fine. Oh, follow the bouncing Fluval. I especially like it because I can update the credits. That's incorrect. So, this is we destroy planets. That's a big thing you need to know about here. And thank you to Little Sentient Radio for destroying that lava planet. But now we will see you next week because we have your. Oh, what do we have?
What the hell?
What the hell? We have your. I tricked you.
He's one of the most innovative comic book creators of all time, and the father of
I
the
didn't
Marvel
mean to press
Universe.
that button.
Give it up for Stan the Man!
I didn't mean to bring that up.
He's
Superior
one of the most
entertainment.
innovative comic book creators of all time, and the father of the Marvel Universe.
The nice, refreshing taste of Surface and Crystal. Digital magic. Yeah, it changes it back to the previous scene, interrupting the credits. Oh, the time's
He's one
wrong.
of the most
What the
innovative
fuck? Damn it!
of all time, and the father of the Marvel Universe. Give it up for Stan the Man!
I'm back, I guess.
Revolver Ocelot has arrived.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand aquarium emperor, the trivia master of this age, the